everyone, this is Joanne for Confessions of the Paper Edit Cut File Shop. Today I am going to use the new Floral Cluster 11 on my layout, and I made it pretty big. Isn't that pretty? I'm doing a different kind of layout with more vintagey, muted kind of colors. I'm going to use the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Weathered Garden collection. I love this collection. So pretty. Lots of greens, different kinds of greens, and one of the greens is so dark that it actually is reading as a black a little bit, so that's good. I backed the majority of my cut file ahead of time to make sure the video wasn't too super long, and I traced this on here. So I'm going to back this and this with you guys, because sometimes you guys want me to back these on camera, so I just traced around that, and I thought my camera was on and it wasn't, so I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut it out now. And we have tons of new cut files released. There's a new release every month, and this month is one of my favorites. It has tons of new super pretty ones. If you go to the Confessions of a Paper Edit Facebook group, I'll link it below, you will get notified of all the new cut files that come out every month from Virginia Walker. Okay, I'm just cutting around and leaving some excess on the edge. Oops, fuzzy, there you go. So I can have some paper to adhere to the cut file. Okay, and I took the negative from this piece right here, and then I flipped it, and then you flip your pattern paper too, so you do both of them backwards so it fits on there properly. And we are almost done. I go slow when I fussy cut so I don't get too close or make a mistake. Okay, so how I do this: paper towel, paper towel. I put this, oops, can't pick it up, on this way. Hot mess on the back always, but that's okay. And then I always dry fit it because I never can figure out where things need to go. So I'm pretty sure it goes this way. And then make sure that I cut it properly, and I'm not going to see any holes peeking through. I think I did it pretty good there. So we'll go around with some glue just around the edges here where we want to glue this. Just a little bit. You don't need a ton. It's just going to end up seeping out anyways if you put a ton on there. And I use the paper towel to reduce the mess, because the glue will seep out the sides when you press down. Okay, and then I take my tweezers so I can hover. You don't have to, it's just the thing that I do. Make sure again this is where I wanted it. I'm gonna put it in one spot with my finger here just to make sure that I have it right and I'm not going to see any spaces. And then I let go, and I take my second paper towel and I press down. This grabs the excess glue and also presses it down to the back of the cut file. And then you're going to lift it right away so this doesn't stick to that paper towel. And I only had a little bit of this wood grain left, so we're going to get a little bit of green here, but I think it's going to be okay. Then this is the negative from the cut file. I have to figure out how to get this back in there. Put that back in there. And then I'm going to take this piece from, oops, my cutting mat. This is where I cut it out, and this is the next cut file I'm going to use. I try to cut as many as I can at the same time to help reduce paper waste and to save myself some time. Okay, then I'm going to back this little piece with this darker green paper. And because it's just a circle, it won't matter. You don't have to turn a circle the other way. And cut that out, make sure I don't lose that. It's hard to see on this dark paper, but we will get it. Just a little circle. Oops. Oh my gosh. we will fussy cut this out just to make sure that we have enough border to stick to paper, cut file, I meant to say, not paper. And there we go with that. Okay, then we'll take this and we'll move this. And I had this where I wanted it. Okay, there we go. Then turn this around and put some glue on the back of this. So when you get a cut file, always look at the picture of the design first, and then some of the negatives on the middle you're going to use to continue to back your cut file. Okay, and then we want it to go here, just like that. Get the glue stuck to my paper towel, all good. And then we're gonna put this in the middle so we know where to put this. And I think right about there is good. It's not gonna be, it doesn't need to be perfect. And we'll go ahead and put, oh my goodness, good thing it was just the negative. Put that right in here, like so. And then we're going to pull this up like this. I'm going to go underneath and hold that just so we know where that goes about in the middle. Or you can just pick your own spot and it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to press and get some more of that glue off. Okay, and then I'm going to check it because I only put some glue in the middle. I think I need some more right underneath here. There we go. And press. And we are all good with that now. And there we go. All good. Now, the last thing that I do is wait some time, let your glue dry on this, okay? And then you may have noticed I traced some of this, so see the difference between that and this? Both look totally fine. And if I was using brighter papers, I would probably just leave it. But because this is going to look awesome with my photo, I'm going to take just a marker and you slowly trace around the inside. But just go slow, especially around curves. And you're also going to want to go slow when you trace because there could be a little bump of glue. And if your pen hits that, you could skip. I've done it before, I'll do it again, and usually when I do that, I just take a white gel pen after this ink dries on that, give it a couple minutes, take a white gel pen and just cover over where you may have skipped onto the cut file. Go ahead and trace, and you'll see the difference of how it pops just a little bit more. I'm also going to go in here, and I felt a piece of glue right there. Excuse me. So I stopped my pen. I pressed down and against the piece of cut file so I stay really tight against it, like this. I'm thinking that this would also look really cute with some honeybee stamp gems popped in around. See the difference? I think that looks really good. I like it. Okay guys, I got some honeybee stamp gems in the black color. And I'm just going to put a little one right in there. And right there, it'll look cute. It'll be a very small detail. Oops, and I dropped that one. This has got something stuck to it. Put one in the middle of that. It's stuck to my hand. And then, yeah, super cute. So I think I'm going to put one, I'm going to try one and see if I like it. Like right at the end of these. I think that'll be pretty. Just do a couple for now and then we'll finish it off after we get it onto the layout. I think it's cute. Okay, this is too big for one. I can put them in the middle of those too. That would be pretty. Oops. Yeah, look at that. That's cute. Okay, I'll just, oop, popped. I'll just do this last one here and then we'll finish that later. Because I'll put some here and here. I still have to back this little piece right here with a piece of dark paper. I'll put some more there, but I just wanted to show you that. All right, I'm going to bring in this scrap piece of paper I had, and I distressed the edges of a lot of things with Distress Oxide and ground espresso. It's dark, but I didn't want it to be black. Here is my awesome photo of my niece's wedding. Okay, and I'm just going to put this right here. So let's do that. Here's my ATG. I'm going to put some just in the middle for now because I think I want to tuck in some papers. So hopefully I get this straight. I have to concentrate or else I'll mess it up. I have the worst time trying to get things straight. I don't know what my deal is. That looks pretty good. And I think that these pieces of paper are, I'll trim that off a little bit off camera because it's not completely matching up on the top, but that's okay. Then I'm thinking photo here. And then I got looking at it and it was blending a little bit too much. I found this basil cardstock and it's called, let me see, Pear. The fruit pear, P-E-A-R. If I put that there, that'll make it pop away from this a little bit more. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for that. So let's do this. And I distressed the edges of this too, as you can see. I think it'll just make it look a little bit cooler. And I'm going to go up to the top like this with that, but leave some bigger on the bottom. All right, put that there. And then let's see. What I was also thinking, I had these scrap pieces of paper and I want to tuck them in here just to make it a little bit darker on the edges. And I really like that, but then I'm thinking, let's tear it. Let's try. If I don't like it, I can just flip it the other way and use the straight edge instead. So just a little bit. And I can just slide it in underneath the photo like that. That's why I'm using scraps, because you won't be able to see it underneath this anyway. So let's look and see which one. I like it torn. Yep, that's cute. So we'll tear this one. And I've got like 2 more scraps of this. I try to use up my scraps before I cut into more 12 by 12 paper. Let's see. Oops. Come on. Get it underneath there, please. Yeah, that looks cute. So I'm thinking this here, and then somehow the cut file over here. And I think it would look better this way because these are coming out this way and this way. I'm going to have to tuck it. So I'm wondering if I should just cut the cut file, and then I could use this whole piece that would be underneath it someplace else, maybe even over here. So I'm gonna do it because I'm thinking this, like that, but like have that be up on top maybe. So all of that underneath I can cut and put it over here maybe. So I'll know I just want to go from here to here. And so let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to go right here and just cut it. Kind of nerve-wracking doing that because you just spent all that time backing it, but I think it's going to be fine. So I can put this under there like that and then have the leaves here and here be on top of the photo. Let me get it, pick it up so I can do that. A little tricky. I'm gonna want this to come down some. Oh my goodness, there you go. Got that done. What do we think? That's pretty, I really like it. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm literally home and nobody else is here but me. And I don't want to move this, so now I gotta figure out how to get underneath there. I want to adhere this cut file to the photo. So I'm gonna come in and put some glue just under this leaf, like this. Then I'll glue all that rest of it down later. Okay, I'm gonna come underneath and glue that to that. Time for final touches. I did put little black honeybee stamp gems on the end of that cut file right there, and the little sprig that's coming out. I think that that makes that look really cute, so think about that. If you don't have those, you can use little teeny enamel dots, or you can even take your pen and draw in a little circle. Okay, let's see about the other half of this cut file. I kind of want to use it. I'm going to tuck it here and see if I like it. And I want this probably up here more, but this coming here like that. Let me see. Maybe. Push it up a little bit more. We'll leave it there for now. I want to get my title in from these. I was thinking either together, which is looking a little bit too big, but I could move it over this way. Or I do like this Oh Happy Day that would fit underneath it very nicely. Yeah, let's go for this. See if it works. And these have the best stick on them ever. Let me see if I like it. I don't mind it. Yeah, I'm going to start backwards because I don't want it to hit the cut file, so I'll go right here. Happy. Like this. And then here. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like this. It says, enjoy this life. That's perfect. Oh, happy day. Enjoy this life. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Then I have some butterflies. I have absolutely no idea where I want these, so I'm just going to start throwing them down. Here's one. Go this way. Here's one. This is not from the Simple Vintage Weathered Garden. It's from a different Simple Stories collection, but I thought it went really well with this. I don't know where I want these. So maybe there. Maybe there. Don't know. I have this one too. I wonder if it would look good right here with that. Butterflies are all stuck down, and yeah, that's all I did. I did take this Distress Oxide and put a little circle underneath these three. There was no point in doing it in these because this paper is too dark and I've seen it anyways. And I really like it. Let me bring it up close so I can show you what I mean. See, I put just like a little bit of color underneath it to make them stand out a little bit more. And if I had thought about it ahead of time, it would have looked pretty to put something underneath this cut file too, but yeah. So that got me to thinking that I would like to distress the edges of the paper a little bit with ink, not a paper distresser. I'm going to take this again, ground espresso, and I'm just going to tap lightly, and then I tap in the lid just so I don't get a harsh mark. And you can see me, right? Yep. I'm going to start over here on my glass mat, and then I'm going to go towards this a little bit and only hit it with like the edge of my blending brush, just a very teeny bit. And by starting on the glass mat, that makes it so your first mark usually is kind of harsh and will leave like a darker mark. So if you tap the start at the glass mat and then move your way in towards the paper, it won't be so harsh of a mark. I'm just kind of going towards it, just on the very edges, and kind of circling it a little bit, just with this very, very edge right here, like I said. I just thought that would kind of add a little something to it. Looks good. All right, so I'm gonna put the lid back on that because, yeah, and then I'm gonna just wipe that quick. Even if it gets on the back of the layout, doesn't matter because it'll be in the album. Okay, I found the hearts, the puffy hearts that I wanted. And while I was looking for more puffy hearts, I found this. And it's a sticker that says, "My heart is yours." I love it. I don't know where I want to put it. I think it looks really good right there. I don't want to touch the photo because it'll leave a mark. But I also have a lot of free space right here. And I like it, but I'm just wondering, all those words in the same spot. I'm going to try to put it here and see. I'm so uncertain. I really am uncertain, you guys. Give me a comment and let me know what you think. I'm just going to go for it up here because I have "Oh Happy Day" and "Enjoy This Life" there. So if I put this here, I think it'll be okay. All right. That's where it's going. I like it. I might put a little something underneath there to keep it level with this because I've got 1, 2, 3 pieces of cardstock underneath here. All right, this has a black, or it's really, really dark green actually, heart. So I'm trying to think about where I want to put this. Can I get this back without ripping my paper? Maybe. So I put that there, and this here. It's cute. Okay. Then I feel like I need it somewhere over here too, but where? Should I put it here? That's okay. Maybe I could put it here in camouflage where I've put that extra piece of paper where the paper didn't meet. That's a good idea. Just do that. Bramble Fox stencil that has the butterfly trails, and I'm just going to do a small one from here to that cut file like this. And I've just got the same marker that I used to trace the inside of the cut file. We'll have it just coming from that, and then this one I can put a twirly because I have more room. Okay, so I'll do twirly here like this. And hand draw the last one in, going off the paper, and that's good. And then I almost forgot about these adhesive brads. I was thinking put one in here and here, but I don't want it to take over the entire circle, I don't think, because I still want to kind of see some of that green paper, but it's okay if I don't. I don't know. All right, let's see, what can we put in there? All right, well, I like this because it's a heart. Where's my glue? I'm gonna put a little extra glue down here because these are a couple years old now. I can't remember when this collection came out. Probably says on the packaging. Put this right there. Oops. Okay, give that a second. And then Maybe one here too. I don't know. That's too big. Let's do this flower. That's pretty. Little glue. We are going to try to find the top. Oh my god, the top was in my hand. Do you guys ever do that? Look for your glasses, if you wear glasses, and they're on top of your head. Yeah, I just tried to find the glue top, and it was in my hand. I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm going to put this everywhere. Not, hold on. I had some fuzzy, not like big, huge ones though. I do like it right on the butterflies. I think that's always super pretty. Okay, just right on the cut file too. I also love that. Very, very tiny, tiny splatters. Oops. Okay. How's that? That's so pretty. And we are done, my friends. We are done. I like it. It's so cute. There's the half that we cut. It was so cool to be able to use that in 2 different spots like that. And here's a close-up of the cut file over here. You can see it really well on the white background. And I think that's all she wrote today. Here's the blending on the sides. Gives it a little vintagey look. And again, ground espresso. It's a brownish color, darker brown. So I didn't want to put black all over this either, because this is dark green, not black. And I kind of wish that this wasn't there on the paper, but it doesn't look too bad since it's next to leaves. And I think that we are all set now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will put close-ups at the end. Thank you for spending some of your time with me, and have a great day. Bye!